Hello, and welcome back to another adventure in the cookie jar. Today we're working on the 13th recipe from Key Lime Pie Murder. They are called chippers. They are a potato chip and a pecan cookie. You're going to want to preheat your oven to 350. You're going to want 1.5 cups softened butter, 3 sticks, 1.5 cups white granulated sugar, 2 egg yolks, half a teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, 2.5 cups of flour, 1.5 cups finely crushed plain potato chips, 1.5 cups finely chopped pecans, half a teaspoon of finely grated lemon zest, a third of a cup of white granulated sugar for dipping, and approximately 5 dozen pecan halves for decoration. Hannah's first note: use regular potato chips, the thin salty ones. Don't use baked chips or ripple chips or chips with the peels on or kettle fried or flavored or anything that's supposed to be better for you than those wonderfully greasy, salty, old-fashioned potato chips. Now the actual putting together of the recipe is pretty simple. You're just going to put the butter, sugar, egg yolks, salt, and vanilla and beat those, and then you're going to add the flour, potato chips, pecans, and lemon zest if you're using it to mix that up. You're going to plop them on ungreased cookie sheets. Then you're going to take a glass, spray it with some nonstick spray, dip it in the sugar, pat them all down, and top them with a pecan. So, the audio for the actual video did not record. So for the rest of this, it's pretty much going to be a voiceover. Or I just told you how to do it. So they'll bake at 350 for 10 minutes. And then you'll sit on the trays for 2 and transfer to wire racks to cool for the rest of the way. So, I will see you at the end of the video. Here is everything we'll be using today. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to beat the butter, sugar, egg yolks, salt, and vanilla until they're light and fluffy. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to add the flour, the crushed potato chips, the chopped pecans, and the lemon zest and get that all mixed up. So the next phase of cookie construction is scooping them all out, of course. Then we are going to take the glass, spray the bottom with Pam, roll it in the sugar, and flatten the cookies. Finally, they'll get topped with pecan, which I almost forgot about several times while making these. Okay, for some reason my mic stopped working, and I just realized it after I put the first batch in the oven. We ended up with 71 cookies, which is just shy of 6 dozen. It's like one short of 6. They went in the oven at 350 for 10 minutes. They'll sit on the trays for 2 and then go to a wire rack to cool. Through trials and tribulations, we finally have all of them baked and done. So, these cookies have been, they were not technically hard to make. User error more so than anything else. Originally, I had forgotten an extra cup of flour because it's a 2.5. For some reason, at first I only put in 1.5, and then it was sticky and I was confused, so I had to add another cup of flour to it. And I kept forgetting to top them with the pecans, and I kept forgetting to re-dip the sugar each time I pushed them down. 2 of the trays ended up sprayed with nonstick spray because I forgot. They came out just fine, so I'm not sure greased or ungreased matters for this because they all came out exactly the same. But they're nice, they're light, they're sweet, they're crispy. I wouldn't say they're dry.
but they remind me of a pecan sandy, like a pecan shortbread. It literally is all it seems like. They're just a pecan sandy with the odd ingredient. Are they good? Yes. If everything had gone off without a hitch, these would have been great. But between the audio and forgetting things, they were challenging. But they're done. Next week, we are making a blondie brownie, I believe. If you're interested in seeing what those are, join us next week. I hope you all have a good one. Bye!